Hey guys, I'm back with a work in progress video here for the Buckeye. One thing I wanted to bring out before I showed you guys what I was doing is, if you guys can see right here, I've been doing some putty work on the nose. And that's because I had the kit propped up kind of like this and was doing some sanding work back here, and I actually dented the plastic, and come to find out that this kit is very soft. I've never worked with a plastic this soft, and very easily I put some big deep dents in the nose without even realizing it. So that's just something to keep consideration, excuse me. Anyways, I've got the wings for the most part built. One thing I really appreciate about the wings here is, if you can see, this line right here is supposed to be on the plane, and it's actually also where the two parts glue together, so it hides the seam very well right there. There is a seam line here, but there is not one on this side, and the tanks are two pieces, so there is a seam line right here. So what I wanted to try to do to hide these, I've never done before, but I've seen the technique done a couple times now with some pretty nice results. And here it is. What I'm going to be doing, and I've already done a little bit, is just taking my model cement, and after I've glued everything together, make sure there's plenty of glue in the seam when I press it together, and then sand it off as it kind of squirts out here at the top. Also, I didn't really get a whole lot of that on this piece, so I just painted on over it with the cement and then sanded it down smooth. And I can't, as best as I can't feel any kind of seam line anymore. You can see it, but you can't feel it. So I think once these guys get primered up, it'll look a lot better. So that's just something, I guess, new that I'm going to try out. We'll see how it works for me. Again, I still have to finish this one. This one's still a little rough. And one thing that I've been looking at once I got the cockpit put together is it looks pretty terrible, even even after I get these seats put in. A lot of there's a line right there that you're still going to see no matter what. So what I think I'm going to do is go over the cockpit again with some putty and maybe try this glue, if that'll help at all, and just kind of get rid of the paint job in there and go over that again with just a brush. The cockpit in here isn't too detailed, so I'm not super worried about it. There are, I found some decals though that are going to go inside here and here, and these pieces aren't even flush, even though the model itself is, so that's kind of bizarre. So anyways, I think I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to redo all that and try to make that look a little cleaner and a little nicer. This seam line back here, it doesn't look very good, but I can't feel it anymore. And that was just squirting and shoving a bunch of this tester's putty in there. And been sanding on that, and it's starting to look a lot better. It feels pretty nice. It's not quite perfect yet, but it's pretty close. So so far I'm pretty pleased with the progress, again, except for damaging the nose up here. So anyways, I think that'll probably do it for this update video. The next time you see it, the wings and the vertical stabilizers back here ought to be installed, and I'm going to try to get this cockpit figured out and try to clean that up. So I think that'll do it for this one. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you at the next video.